Good afternoon. My name is Vinay. Today I am going to give a demo on dining etiquettes. First, you should know what exactly the word it is called. The dining etiquettes is nothing but a set of rules to be followed on having dining. The basic behavior at the time of dining. So, as you enter into a restaurant, the first hour seating allocation will be given by the host or hostess. You always need to check with them. If you don't check, later you need to feel embarrassed because they have reservations. So they'll try to give a seating where exactly be seated. So they'll escort near to the chair. Always, please remember, before you sit, possibly make the ladies or the girl make them seat, escort them. They try to pull the chair, make them seat, possibly. And second, whenever you enter, when you're going to sit on the chair, always sit from the left hand side. Always sit from the left hand side. So steward always pull the chair for you, and you can sit on the chair from the left hand side without any making noise of the chair. And rest your arms like this. Point 2. Never keep your elbows on table. Like this situation, this is a bad thing. You should not be done. And never be very lazy kind of sitting or like this. Or you're stretching your legs, arms. That should not be done. Now, I'm coming to napkin. Now, I'm coming to the napkin. This napkin, basically the steward will try to help to place napkin on our laps, or he try to give to the hand. So, I'm just opening this napkin. When I open this napkin, what I try to do is, I open and try to place on my complete on this lap situation like this. You can see this. And having the dining, anything will fall over you. Okay, this is case number 1. Case number 2, suppose you're going for the food pickup in buffet. At that time, you always place the napkin 1/4 and keep it napkin just beside your water plate. This is a place where you have to keep your napkin. I see some people putting napkin on the chair like this and going for the buffet. This should not be done. This is a bad ethics. And mostly, it should not be used to wipe your face at all. And you cannot clean your ears or nose with this napkin. Finally, when the host will tell us, when the meal, final dessert, final course is done, that time you need to leave your napkin there. That's about the napkin. Now, I'm going to explain about the cutlery. You see on the table, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of cutlery, a lot of glassware. So please remember, right side, the drinks is always served at right side. This glasses belongs to me. This drink of glasses belongs to me. On the left side, this is a cutlery. The food will be served at left hand side. This is a basic rule on the table. On the right side, we have drinks. Left side, we have food to be served with this. Okay. Now, so if this is basically a soup spoon, the knife will be always at right hand side, and the fork will be having at left hand side of my cover. This is called dessert indication, and this is where the side knife, which is to cut the bread or spread the bread, this is where the side knife being used. This is all the usage of this cutlery. And let me serve some soup. If the soup will be served to me, I use the soup spoon to be used to have the soup. After having the soup, I'll try to leave this soup spoon at this over side. And whenever having the soup, I never blow like this. I never swallow. I never make a sound when having the soup. That you should be remember. And this is a butter spreader where you pick up the butter and you just applying to your butter plate, but not using for your bread to apply. You are just using your side knife to apply the bread. Is this clear? So now I'm going to show you how to catch the cutlery, how we're going to eat this. So when you're going to catch the knife, you have to always catch like this. My index finger should be on top of the knife like this, and my fork, my index finger should be back of the fork. And see the action. If I get some roasted chicken on my plate, you just see this. I'll cut with my pressure. This knife will give a good handle and apply good pressure, and I can cut it by this fork. This piece or chunk I can put in my mouth like this. This is my action, and I cut it. I'll eat like this. These are basically and how to catch the cutlery. Okay, and next one I'll try to show you about some few more signs on the plate. If I want to serve some food, I'll try to give an indication like this to the steward to serve me a food. This is a rare indication, get me some more food. I don't ask, but I'll try to give the indication like this. Not only like this also. It can be like this. This is an indication where to serve more food. And this is a second indication where the food is closed. I am done with my food. No more service. So this is a basic indication the people try to give on the plate. And the few certain things which we need to remember before we are eating the meal. We should not overload. We should not keep very big chunk of piece in your mouth and try to talk. Always try to take a small bite of pieces and try to eat. And you have to maintain a speed of rhythm, because in a group you will be might eating very slow or very fast. So you should adjust the speed according to your group of people in your team over there eating the meal. Example, if you eat very slow, all people will finish the food and they will wait for you. If you eat very fast, you have to just see the other faces. So it will be a very embarrassment moment for you. So you should always maintain a very good speed of rhythm at the time of eating. And whenever you're drinking, along with the food, when you drink something, don't drink together. Don't drink and eat food together. Example, you're eating some food, you're chewing some food. After complete chew, then you drink your wine. That's how you taste your wine better. You don't gulp together, food and drink together. You don't enjoy the food much. And always for a better conversation, or you make a better meal dining experience, always talk on your table. And what you talk, very positive notes. If anything negative, like example, the food is not good, you cannot comment on the food because that's your own perception, but you are spoiling the other mind also. So always talk very positive notes. Second point, always give a chance to others to speak also, such that everyone will have a healthy conversation and win-win situation for everyone. And also, whenever you pick up the bread, don't pick a very big piece or big loaf and keep on a side plate. How much quantity you want, that much quantity, make a small pieces and you pick up. You might take twice, thrice also, but no problem. Don't overload your food on your plate. And also, never make any sounds on your, like this. Like eating, no sounds on this is again bad ethics. Should always maintain this. If I eat larger joints, like I get a bone, where I keep bone, chilies, curry leaves, as example, where I try to keep on the quarter plate. I try to keep everything on your quarter plate, and time to time you can replace the quarter plate. The steward try to replace the quarter plate. And the cell phones try to be switch off, or possibly try to keep in silence mode. If it is an urgent call, it's an emergency, you can just excuse and you can just outside and you can take a call. Not on the table, or you cannot disturb the on table. These are some of the dining etiquettes. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the class. Thank you guys.